YouTube, what's going on? We got storm chasing in a $750,000 tornado-proof tank. I think this gonna be fire. And from the thumbnail, that tank look crazy. So let's get into it.
Hold on! Hold on! What is that? Here's Papa!
Damn.
Oklahoma, home to some of the craziest storms and tornadoes. The state lies within an area of the Great Plains known as Tornado Alley, a region that stretches from South Dakota to central Texas. The region is in an ideal spot for supercell thunderstorms, which produce violent tornadoes. The Great Plains allow cold air from the Arctic to stream south as warm, humid air comes up from the Gulf of Mexico, and when cold air clashes with warm, moist air, supercell thunderstorms and tornadoes can form. The state of Oklahoma receives an average of 52 tornadoes per year. That's basically one a week.
A tornado a week is insane, man. That is crazy. A tornado a week. In 1 week, you get a tornado. I would not be living there. Every week you talking about, I like, damn, man. Y'all heard about the tornado coming through this bitch this week? You know, freak the fuck out every time. Imagine you just rebuilt your house. Tornado just wiped your shit. You just build another house up, right? Motherfucker come through the next week. Smack your shit. Finished. You can't stay there. I can't do that, man. That's financial burden.
They usually last for more than an hour and have wind speeds between 200 and 300 miles per hour.
300 miles per
Winds at those
hour?
speeds could lift almost any vehicle off the road.
We got a car flipped over!
But there is one car in Oklahoma that has been purpose-built to withstand the worst storms in
This that motherfucker right here.
This is the Dominator 3. Before it had a $750,000 transformation, it was a Ford F-350 turbo diesel.
And
This
F-350
wild
some serious.
machine is engineered to withstand the most vicious storms.
Damn! That storm is crazy.
Do not drop it down!
From gull-wing doors, rockets that shoot up with sensors, this
This
car
shit got
is
rockets!
insane.
Today, we'll be chasing
Rockets!
tornadoes with legendary storm chaser Reed Timmer and his storm-chasing beast, the Dominator 3, hoping to drive right into him.
Wait, wow! Oh, we gotta go.
That is
Right out the
crazy.
gate, the Dominator 3 has just such a unique shape. It's shaped the way that it is to help deflect objects, wind away from the vehicle, because you can't even imagine how fast these objects are flying through these storms.
Here it comes!
That motherfucker there, bro. Them storms be crazy.
There is a bullet-resistant tough liner all around the car, and it is 6-gauge steel that is all around the body of this. And you see here printed on the side, Dominator 3, because this is the third iteration of the Dominator. And the windows are double paned. This is the original window, and then these are
That is crazy. That is crazy. That motherfucker is literally a tank. That motherfucker is literally a tank. Insane.
polycarbonate shatterproof windows to withstand debris hitting them.
Damn. Damn. Damn.
Now, you'll see the overall shape, it actually has an aerodynamic to it, and that allows winds to go around and
Dominator
really help
3.
plant the vehicle.
What the
on
first two look
ground.
like?
It can withstand winds up to 200 miles an hour. And back here,
What's
in
back there?
this hatch, we have not only room for storage and tools that may be used, but under here
Okay.
is
What the fuck is that?
batteries and compressors used for all of the tech back here.
Oh.
And we have these compressors because there is airbag suspension, which allows the car to be lowered to be even closer to the ground, because this vehicle is driven straight into the storm. And
Straight.
on
Oh,
top,
they
you'll see
niggas
we
don't get
have
no
an
damn.
end
They say
monitor.
nigga don't get no fuck. They going straight into the storm. They don't give a fuck about nothing you talking about. You shouldn't go into the storm. It's dangerous. Bitch, I'm in the Dominator 3. I go where I want to go. I move how I want to move. I go through the rain if I want to go through the rain. Why? Because I got rockets on top of my shit. I got shield on my shit. I want to see the storm up close personal until that motherfucker flip. If it can. I don't know. I'm just saying.
which measures the speed and direction of wind. Those two yellow rockets are shot up into the storm, and there are small sensors that are used for data measuring for tornadoes and all sorts of crazy stuff. But enough of the outside. Let's go ahead and check out what's inside.
With True Green, we got a golf course quality lawn at a great price.
That's when the golfers showed
This
up.
shit here make me want to get YouTube Premium, but I'm not
Does anyone
paying
see
for
my
that
ball?
shit. But it make me want to, bro. It makes me want to.
PGA Tour quality lawns for as little as $1.
I don't give a fuck about no lawn. I ain't even got a lawn.
.com.
It makes me want to tear up. I swear to God. My business has tripled. In
I
the
want
last
to knuckle
year
up with the nigga that make
because of
ads. I want to
sharing
knuckle
my
up with his
videos on
ass,
TikTok.
boy.
I wouldn't
What
be able
is
to
this?
support the families that work
I don't give a fuck about this girl fixing on no car. You fuck. Shit.
This door alone weighs about 800 pounds.
800?
4 doors, they all are gull wing doors. There's even a hatch up top. This entire vehicle weighs about 10,000 pounds. And before it was the Dominator, it was a Ford F350 turbo diesel. Come check this out.
Turbo diesel.
On the door,
Nigga don't know nothing about no
you'll
turbo
actually
diesel.
see that this was the original door. This was the original Ford door. And then this is the add-on from the $750,000 transformation to make sure that this is as durable as possible to withstand any storm thrown its way. You'll see some of these controls here. These buttons control the ride height.
Nigga say I want to go through the storm
suspension,
properly.
and these
That is
toggles
definitely a Ford
control
F-150. You see
what-
the air vent.
there
You know
are
them motherfuckers
clamps
F-150.
that are here that shoot right into the ground about 8 to 10 inches to just tuck it and hold it. Like this thing isn't going anywhere. One sets it all the way to the lowest.
To the
Now
ground.
it's tucked and ready to take on whatever storm. And in the captain's chair, driver's seat, I have all of these controls from storm data measuring systems, even for video, audio, and they have these harnesses even to hold them in if they're in something wild. But the
Yeah.
real magic's in the back. Let's go ahead and check that out.
Damn, they got all them damn seats in
Out.
there. Bro, they say they coming for war,
800
boy.
pound doors
This is
coming
this is a
through.
this is not only a tornado machine, but this is a purge machine. If the purge ever happened, they straight just get inside, chill out. If a storm can't take this shit over, I know the bullshit y'all coming with ain't doing nothing. This motherfucker here is a doomsday vehicle. I wonder how much it take to gas this heavy motherfucker up.
There is
That's
a
what I'm saying.
fifth seat. And back here seems to be the coolest seat because this is how you control the rockets. All the way on the left, this is your main power. This is the igniters for the rockets.
Right.
This toggle switch actually directs the rockets so that you can aim towards the storm, which is
Shoot,
pretty
you gonna
awesome.
shoot rockets
And
into
then
the
once
storm.
the
Okay.
LED lights are on, these buttons will launch the left one.
They're just gonna piss the storm off even more.
We have the keys, so let's go ahead and turn her on.
Got them jingle janglers.
So I don't know if you can hear everything, but this is actually powered by a 6.7 liter turbo diesel engine, which comes with the F350. And you hear all of the generators and compressors working to work the airbag system and everything else and all the tech that is built into this vehicle. As I'm cruising around, it doesn't feel that different from, you know, an F350 with a bunch of weight on it. If anything, it enjoys the work, it enjoys all the extra weight. But like as you turn, you can definitely feel that, you know, it sways a little bit. It's a little maybe top heavy, but
That shit heavy.
not too bad. I am so ready to chase some storms. Not
Chase
here
these
with the
storms then. Let's go see you
legendary
chase some
storm cruiser
storms.
himself, Reed
Crazy
Timmer.
ass.
Now, I have a ton of questions that I need to ask him before we take this out on a storm.
These people are valuable people, man. When it comes to chasing storms, it may sound crazy to the average person, but these type of people that go out here and do this, very helpful. I'm pretty sure they studying it and everything, how it's swarming and all this and that. Bringing the video content so we can see it, enjoying it. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, these are valuable people in this world that do this here, this storm chasing stuff. I think because it's like you putting yourself in danger to get this here information. And a nice little video too.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
Thank
to
you.
meet you.
Reed Timmer is an American meteorologist and the world's
Someone said,
foremost
what?
astronomer. He has a PhD in meteorology from, surprisingly, the University of Oklahoma and started chasing storms way back in the 90s.
Tornado underground east! Tornado underground west!
Tornado finna kill your ass if you get too close.
Unbelievable weather conditions like cows being lifted into the air by tornadoes.
Damn.
And this is
How
the
am I?
best and the worst.
Imagine.
of The Dominator 3.
Imagine being the cat.
So one of the
What the
questions I
fuck?
have is, why did you pick a Ford F-350 as the base and the backbone of the Dominator 3?
Well, we needed a good, powerful engine, and that's what the diesel engine of the Ford F-350 provides. It carries a lot of weight as well, and it was easy to customize it. We were able to just shave the top off of the pickup truck and then build the Dominator 3 around it.
Got it. It was definitely like the diesel takes all of the weight on it. It doesn't really feel that heavy when you're driving it around.
Yeah, and it gets great gas mileage too, like 13 or 14
Big
miles per
diesel.
gallon on the road, which is
Big
good
D.
for tornado tanks. Here
Pause.
we have 16 gauge steel. This is the armor on the vehicle. Lexan polycarbonate windows, as you can see.
Okay.
They
Okay.
can protect us from flying debris. 2x4s, even a blade of grass moving at 200 miles an hour could be deadly inside of a tornado. That's why we need this protective armor on the Dominator 3.
Now,
A
this
blade
has
of
gone over
grass
an
slice your
extensive
shit during the
transformation.
tornado.
About $750,000. Where can we see that reflected in the Dominator?
Well, this is a purely custom-built vehicle, so it was built on top of an F-350, but all the exterior is custom-built, custom fabricated, all the steel, the polyethylene Kevlar composite on the outside, the spike system that anchors us to the ground. This is all a custom-built spike system. Those go in like 8 inches into the ground to anchor us
Wow.
down, and also the window lift system. So we have polycarbonate windows. These are Lexan windows. Basically, the flip of a switch and the bulletproof windows go up, and we actually have a double window system that can protect us from flying 2x4s. Even a pebble moving at 200 miles an hour could be deadly.
Wow. I never thought a pebble could be deadly.
Even a blade of grass moving at 200 miles an hour.
My dude say,
deadly.
listen.
So we have to have all the polycarbonate windows on the outside, the 16 gauge steel with the polyethylene Kevlar composite on the outside, and keeps us protected inside of the tornado.
Wow.
And also on the instrumentation too, we have the anemometer up there measuring wind speed and direction. You can see it's a little bit bent. That's from the tornado last year that we intercepted. A juniper tree hit the vehicle.
On the Dominator 3, what is like one of the coolest features on here?
My favorite is the rocket launcher. So that's kind of a whole many years of trial and error and trying to figure out the best way to get a sensor inside of the tornado. We learned that we needed the propulsion that a rocket provides so we can get through the sinking air that surrounds the tornado, and then we can deploy sensors inside. But I also love the spike system on the Dominator 3, deploying those into the ground. There's nothing more satisfying than putting
Oh,
a
so you
couple
shoot
of
the spikes
bolts
in the
road
ground.
when you're deploying inside of a tornado. And just knowing that that is really your only safety point that keeps you anchored to the ground.
Can we see it in action?
Yeah, we can.
Let's see this shit.
I'll do the
Show me
window lift
this.
first. 3, 2, 1. Boom, we're ready to deploy. So we get in the path of a tornado.
Put the spikes in the
coming right
ground.
at us, and we drop the vehicle flush to the ground. I do that by pressing 1 here. That lowers it to the ground. And that way no wind can get underneath the vehicle and loft us through the air inside of a tornado. Obviously that would be really bad. So we drop the vehicle flush to the ground, and then I press this down, and then the spikes go into the ground. And that's
Boy,
probably
that
my
is
favorite
fire.
feature of the
That
whole
is
vehicle
fire.
because it means the difference between us surviving the tornado and potentially being carried away by it. We have those 2 contact points. The spikes go in at an angle, and that keeps us anchored to the ground inside of the tornado.
Do you really want to spend the rest of your life watching ads? Guys, just download Pi. It's a free Google Chrome extension and it basically blocks
You
ads for you.
in Pi. Fuck y'all. Feel me? Play my video. Fuck you talking about? Don't fuck about no Pi. Look at that cow, my nigga. Damn. Tornadoes is crazy, bro. This shit is insane. One second your house there, next second you got dirt in there, man. It's almost just dirt.
Yep, so here's the Dominator 1 and 2, and they've been kept outside for many years.
Reed showed us the first and second versions of the Dominators, no longer drivable from being battered and bruised by storms and tornadoes. They show how the technology behind these crazy vehicles has evolved over the years.
I plan on fixing them up again.
Yeah.
And Dominator 2 doesn't drive anymore, but we can still fix it up. Dominator 1 does drive, but this is the very first one that we built. and the first one's based on a 2008 Chevy Tahoe.
Mm.
And so we definitely made some improvements to Dominator 3 by having the diesel engine. We also added a spike system to Dominator 3 because this one actually doesn't have spikes, but it does have hydraulics, so we can drop it flush to the ground. But we did make a lot of improvements, including the door system. So to get inside,
Oh, wow.
yeah, you have to open it this way, and you actually have to shut the back door first before you can shut the front door. So the gull-wing doors are a big improvement.
But I mean, even look at,
You have to give it a real hard tug. It's kind of like a jerk, real hard.
really, please.
Okay, never mind.
That's how durable it is.
We measured the strongest wind that we've ever been inside was in the Dominator 1.
Oh, really?
155 miles an hour.
That's
We
insane.
had a window blowout on the left side. We don't
This
have
shit
an
gotta pay
automatic window lift
fantastically,
system. You have
because
to
to
lift
have
these
money to
manually when
build
you're
2,
Yeah.
3 vehicles,
And we didn't have time
just
to
for
do it
storms,
inside
bro,
the
your
tornado
cheese
in
gotta be
Nebraska,
long.
So it blew out the regular window. But that's why we added the double Lexan windows, the Lexan insert and the outer Lexan window to make it automated. So when you deploy, they just automatically lift up.
The gull-wing doors on the Dominator 3, were those difficult to put in, to install versus a system like this?
Yeah, the gull-wing doors are probably the most complicated part of the Dominator 3. All those 2-directional valves, the 1-directional valves, and straps. And it's probably the most complicated part of the Dominator 3 and the part that will go wrong at times too. So it was very difficult to add the gull-wing doors and the design in there, the automatic lift system.
Take a look at the Dominator 2. So from the first to the second one,
It's a little bit lower profile than Dominator 1, a little bit more of a grad.
All right, y'all. I ain't gonna hold the video on too long. I don't want to make it too long. I just want to see how the vehicle looked, how it operated, and now he's showing us the older vehicles, which is cool. We came for the big boy. Pause. If y'all enjoyed it, leave me a like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. The next video, it'll be them. I don't know what the next video gonna be. We'll see. Y'all have a great one, bro. I'll let y'all in the next video.